Welcome to your weekday cup of the Word. Today we are in Mark. Now Mark is the second of the Gospels that we're going to cover in the New Testament reading. We already covered Matthew, now we're going to cover Mark, and Matthew, Mark, and Luke are synoptic Gospels, meaning that they cover the same details just from different angles. Now Matthew focused on the words of Jesus. Mark's going to focus on the action and the deeds of Jesus. Now, Mark, the writer of this, is John Mark, the man who went on the first journey with Paul and Barnabas that we read about in Acts. This is the same John Mark that it was at his mother's house that everybody was praying that Peter be released, and then when Peter was released, that's the house he fled to. And so, as John Mark writes this, he's going to focus on these things that Jesus did, miracles he performed, actions and interactions with other human beings that showed his authority from God, his power, and his compassion. And Mark chapter 1 is a great example of that writing style. Mark chapter 1 is going to start out very quickly telling us about John the Baptist who prepared people for Jesus, spend a couple of verses on the temptation of Jesus in the wilderness, but then jump right into Jesus in Galilee. He's going to actually skip about 1 year of Jesus' ministry and jump straight to the heart of Jesus' preaching time in Galilee. And we're going to see crowds flocking to Jesus to have miracles performed and healings and to hear him speak. And yet with all of that fame and notoriety, with all the people around him, Jesus going to make time to get away alone to pray and be with his God. And we're going to see that the miracles that Jesus performed weren't merely miracles of power, but they were miracles of mercy and compassion. He's going to heal the blind and the lame and the leper. He's going to cast out the demon and give people their lives back. See, Jesus wasn't just powerful. Jesus was good. And because of it, the crowds in Galilee, they came to hear this man who could speak like no other and who lived like no other. Jesus wasn't just powerful. Jesus was loved. That's Mark chapter 1. That's your daily cup, and we'll see you tomorrow.